Hello, my name is Chris, and last summer I attempted to keep a quit smoking diary here on YouTube. The idea was that I would quit smoking using the little Champix pills that you can get from your GP doctor, and that every single day I would record this video that would explain how I was feeling on the tablets, how I was feeling quitting smoking, how much progress I was making or not making, and somehow this would keep me focused and at the same time keep me distracted from cigarettes, and I would quit and everything would be wonderful. We are now over 6 months down the line and I failed miserably. I hold my hands up, I failed. To make the diary anyway, not with the quitting smoking, I'm now around 100 days without a cigarette and actually feeling pretty good. I do want to make some more videos this year. It's now 2017, it is January. I want to start making videos again, and I felt that for some reason I owed it to myself just to go through the reasons why my diary failed, why I didn't succeed with it, just so we can wipe the slate clean, I can start again. And the reason, quite simply, was that I put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm saying reasons, I'm not saying excuses. I don't have excuses. I set this up for me to do and I didn't do it. There's nobody else to blame. There's nothing, I can't pinpoint anything else and say, well, if this hadn't happened I would have succeeded. I suck. I suck. But part of it was my own fault for saying I'm going to do this every single day. That puts an awful lot of pressure on me. Other people might be able to say, yeah, they're going to do something every single day and do it. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, okay, I've put on weight since I quit smoking and I think I need to lose the weight, so I'll go and run 5 miles every single day. Oh my God, the pressure to do that. I will avoid fatty foods every single day. Oh my God, the pressure to do that. It builds up, you make this commitment, I do anyway, I live in fear that I have to do this thing. And I don't know about you, but when I'm trying to quit smoking, the very last thing that I need is more pressure. I need to be as calm as possible and just breathe through it, which never happens because life gets in the way, as it did for me last summer. So I've got all this pressure that I've built on myself. Oh my God, I need to quit smoking and I need to make these videos every single day because that's the commitment I've made. At the same time, my gran was very, very poorly. She was very, very ill in hospital. She was in the intensive care unit. We didn't know whether or not she was going to make it. Thank God she is okay. I've been to see her about a week or two back. She's at home, she's doing much better. But at the time it wasn't looking good, and I had a lot of stuff that I had to go and rebuild a relationship with my grandmother. So I was going to the hospital. It's quite away from where I'm stood now. It's a couple of hours round trip, plus time spent with my gran at the hospital. We're talking half a day gone. 3 or 4 times a week, half a day gone to go and see my gran. And I don't, again, that's not an excuse. I'm not saying this was a bad thing. I would have gladly have done that more than anything else in the world. Excuse me. But I'm doing that, and as well I'm coming home. I'm self-employed, I work freelance, so I've got all the pressures of keeping my business afloat, paying my bills. I've got friends I need to occasionally go and check in with, because otherwise I'm just on my own the whole time. I was in a relationship of sorts that was building up. I'll come to that relationship more later on. I was running out of time. And I would get home at the end of one of the, do a morning at work, then I'd go to the hospital, and then I'd come home and say, okay, I'm too tired to do the video now, I'll do the video later. Later would become tomorrow, tomorrow would become, well, 6 months down the line making this video today. You know, and all the while that I'm not making these videos, I'm adding more pressure onto myself, because I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm failing. I've set this commitment that I'm going to make these videos and I'm not making them, so I'm failing, I'm a bad person, I'm shit, I suck, whatever. I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. You know, and I'm getting more and more tired from going visiting my gran and keeping everything moving. It all came to a head when the relationship that I was in for only a short time, and the relationship was with a girl that I'd previously been out with the summer before. It didn't end well, but you know, I didn't learn my lesson. So I started to go out with her again, and that ended horrifically. I mean, it ended in not so much a blaze of glory as a blaze of utter crap. I didn't know what to do with myself. I came home from the blazing fight that we'd had. Something had happened, and oh my god, I was shaking, I was a wreck. I didn't know what to do. I reverted to default. There is a shop literally 2 minutes that way. I walked over to that shop, I bought 10 cigarettes, and I stood in my kitchen shaking with this cigarette, going, oh fuck, I don't know what to do. And then I started to beat myself up because I was feeling so bad that I had not only failed to keep these videos, but I had failed to quit smoking. So I'm then feeling worse and worse about myself. I tried the next day to get up and, okay, we'll draw a line under that, I'll quit smoking today, it'll be fine. But I've planted that seed where I start to feel so bad about myself that something caves in and I smoke again. And I'd maybe do a day, or I do 2 days, and then something happens that may just be that little bit stressful that otherwise I wouldn't be all that bothered about. But because I'm in this downward spiral now, something happens and it's bang, let's have a cigarette, bang, let's have a cigarette. You know, a bill comes through the door, bang, let's have a cigarette. I have to deal with an awkward customer at work, bang, let's have a cigarette. You know, a friend is poorly and I need to go and help them, bang, let's have a cigarette, because poor me, I can't deal with my life on life's terms. I need something extra to help me. I'm not saying that's good, I'm just saying that's what happened. It all came to a head around the end of September, early October. I'd reached that point again where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'd reached that point where I'd been earlier in the summer where I just did not want to smoke. It was making me feel like death. I needed out. And I realised that this time I had to do things differently. There would be no commitments beyond getting to the end of one single day. There would be no, okay, I'm quitting smoking forever and ever and ever, and I will do this every single day, and this is what my life is going to be like, and oh my god, let's pile all the pressure on Chris whilst I'm already trying to quit smoking, which is hard enough. So I took it easy. I took it easy and I decided that all I was going to do was quit smoking one day at a time. I would wake up in the morning and make that decision there and then. Just for this small period of time between taking my head off the pillow in the morning and putting my head back on the pillow at night. During that small window of time, I would not smoke. I've been doing that now for around about 100 days. I do have the exact number written down somewhere, but I'm not going to find that now. I just know that I feel better for doing it. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm not saying that just making that decision made all the stress and all the pressure go away. It didn't. There were days when I would literally be in this very room where I am recording this video, and I would be bouncing off the walls, bouncing off the ceiling. I would be going crazy. The desk where I work is over there. I would be sat there going, oh shit, literally shaking. Because I'd lost my crutch. That one little thing that helped me to deal with life. I made that decision that day, and all I had to do was get to the end of that day. But for that moment, oh my goodness, did I want to smoke. But I didn't. I sat and I rattled through it, or I went outside and did something, or I phoned up a friend, or I went for a walk. I took a bath, I took a shower. I made something to eat, I got something to drink. I did it. Just that one day. It's starting to pay off. Like I say, I'm 100 days thereabouts without a cigarette. I'm starting to feel good. Only starting. I can breathe, I can take a big deep breath. In the next couple of days I am going to make a new video talking about what it feels like to be 100 days without a cigarette. But for now I just wanted to start again. Let's wipe the slate clean. That diary didn't work. I'm not going to make a diary. I'm not going to commit to doing anything every single day. Just for today I'm going to make this video, and then I'm going to have a glass of water and chill out for a while and enjoy my life without a cigarette, because life is good. I will hopefully see you around the YouTube sometimes, around YouTube sometime. If you are attempting to quit smoking yourself this year, the very best of luck to you. It can be done. You can do it, because I can do it. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. Thank you for watching. I will see you again. Bye.